What's up, everybody? My name is Aaron, and welcome to the Mad Maker Studio, and welcome back to the Blackwell Convergence. We just spoke to this gentleman here. His son has sadly been murdered by the Countess, but he doesn't know that yet. He's firmly believing it's something to do with Lazarus technology. So that sounds like another Google search. So we're going to go back to our place of residence with Joey in tow because we're besties.
Here we go. Lazarus technology.
Lazarus was established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases, and use technology to address them. For more information, contact us at this phone number. All right, I think that's what we'll do. We now have a reason to use our telephone.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
Let's work our way down. You know, as we do.
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the
Aha!
Foundation.
I knew it! I knew it! The Meltzer Foundation is the root of it all. Everyone they fund gets... someone there gets iced.
If you would like to request a product catalog, please speak to a customer representative. You have reached the General Office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly. If you would like to request a product catalog,
I would like to request a catalog.
Customer representative.
Oh, all right. What do you think about all this, Joey?
What could it possibly be?
I was thinking, there must be lots of people like Martin Goldwater.
What are you getting at?
It'd be nice if they knew we existed.
Very poetic, darling, but do you really want to spend your life in a padded cell?
No, you're right.
I don't know. I feel like, Joey, you're living in the past. I think people in this time, this time period would be a little bit more open to the possibility.
I think we've learned everything we need to know.
Have we?
I don't know about you, but my reporter sense is tingling.
Sweetheart, you wrote book reports.
Reviews, Joey. Book reviews. Let's just get over to the Meltzer Foundation office.
All right. Yeah, we've got to...
That's all for now.
We have to talk
Sure.
to them.
Let's go.
All right, I'm coming.
I think I might have gotten something mixed up in my mind because I saw Meltzer Foundation and I just started spazzing out. Because it's the Meltzer Foundation funded Lazarus, not Gold Tech.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
One of the first.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
I heard that your foundation...
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Well, that was a fat load of nothing. Art gallery success.
It looks like the Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now, that's unfair.
One man's death times
2
3.
men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for Frank Lyons, but he died of natural causes. As for the artist, he was obviously unstable. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
What about Lazarus Technology success?
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His
Oh,
company
we're gonna
is
make him
inch away
mad.
from
We're
being
gonna make
Lazarus.
him mad. He's
But
gonna
then
kick
he
us
was
out.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erdin commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
Yep.
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
Come on, let's blow and let him stew for a while.
Yeah, he kicked us out. But now, what if we stay behind as Joey?
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
Scooter!
You haven't called me that since we were kids.
Really? Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
Well, we got what we needed. I don't think there's a reason to stay and eavesdrop now. Yeah, there's no reason to stay. Let's just go back to the apartment. Oh, this is such a smart story. Everything's connected beautifully. Alright, let's log out. We want Charles M. Scooter!
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude
I don't like
Erdin.
how it got quiet.
Joey, look at this.
Can we
It's like a
read
hit list
them?
of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims. I knew there was something fishy about that place. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth did we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
The next victim. Oh no! History repeats itself.
My name. That's my name.
That son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
I'm so scared.
He just
This
marked
time
me.
we don't have a
I'm
cigarette
next.
butt to put out in her eye.
Don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
Yeah, you were saying, Joey?
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Cannon, we've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
Ghost fight! What do we do?
Get away from him.
Kid, she's here to kill you. I can handle her. Just make yourself scarce.
It's too early to sleep.
We can't leave.
What are you, crazy? Get up!
Where do I go? And we can't go
I
far.
have no idea who lives there.
The trash room?
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
I can't move any further. Whatever keeps Joey near me also works both ways. I have no idea who lives there. No place to go. I can't run away unless Joey comes with me, and Joey's the only thing holding her back.
Yeah, this is scary.
Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you.
Hi! Auntie Lauren!
I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it. Like hell.
The picture fell down.
It's fine where it is. They're blocking the door. I can't get out that way. too early to sleep.
Where do we go? The picture fell down. How do I get it?
I don't need to water it.
Oh my gosh, Rosa! Focus! Or wait, oh, it's already in our inventory.
Hey, look at this.
Ooh, that's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
Okay.
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There's nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
You. It's you.
I
I've
knew
been
it!
looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out. You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name. Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always
Madeline.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Malone, it is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe.
What did she
Can you
do?
help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last, I am able to manifest myself here, but time is short. Will you help us?
I gotta ask you some questions.
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll help you. I don't have much choice.
Yeah, it was the
She's
illusion of
guilty.
choice.
Killed you? No. She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Joey!
All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
Okay.
Hey, what happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your Countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
Huh.
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
It's Joe Gould.
I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I knew it was Joseph Mitchell!
He's on the elderly side, but his eyes look sharp and alert. That's Joe Gould. I recognize him from the portrait in the Minetta.
We'll talk
Hello.
to Joseph first.
You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
Why are you here?
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got...
So you're not a
Oh.
ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently, but somehow he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
So it started with John Gould, hopped over to Joseph Mitchell, and now she's on Charles Meltzer.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Again, the biggest mystery of all. He stopped writing, but he kept his job.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Bummer.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent
Is this
her
a
up
Death
to-
Note situation?
That's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop Charles. Break this link, destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
See, he sounds normal now. Okay, we're in a Death Note.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
We gotta get Charles to write his own name in the email, I'm sorry.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Alright, Mr. Gould.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard Magna Cum Difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes, I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. With a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
That does sound fascinating, and I got a flashback to when I played Where the Water Tastes Like Wine, where the whole point of that game is you go and talk to people and hear their stories, share their stories, find other stories across the country along the way, and then you see how those stories evolve and grow. So Joe Gould, you got a fascinating idea. I'm intrigued.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every
Yes.
single one of us. But how?
The
Think
interconnectedness of it
ramifications
all.
If we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
I just finished reading the first book of Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, and he says a lot of the interconnectedness of everything, and I get it now. It makes so much sense.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we are all linked.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
She doesn't think what she's doing is wrong.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Yep, we've met. We've met!
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell. My benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
Okay.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper.
That's what I was
It was
thinking.
over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
Yes, please.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff.
Yeah, illegible words. Insanity is a topic of peculiar interest to me, despite my theory that people with strong willpower and a sense of humor must go off their nuts.
This handwriting makes my eye. I don't think
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I can kind of make it out, but it's very hard.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
It really was just a bunch of gibberish. Is there anything... Because we got no Joey, we're on our own.
Locked.
You got anything else for me, Joseph Mitchell?
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes.
You have a cigarette?
why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
I can speak to him.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner. And the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Okay, let's go back over here.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough, fair enough.
There's
I'd
only
like to
so
see
many
that
things in
essay.
here that we
Here
can
you go.
interact with. Click on. Just illegible words. My essay on insanity for a paperclip.
I don't think he'll miss this.
See, there was I gotta remind myself. There's
There you
a
go.
reason for
Always
everything.
glad to share.
Point and click games. There's a reason for everything.
Easy. What's that noise?
That awful whispering.
That oven is closed. That oven is closed.
Can I open it?
That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes, she comes.
We interact with it? Who are you?
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left beyond. Safe here. Leave me.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of our names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
I need to take you out of here?
I need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
My hand goes right through it.
No. Too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Okay.
Well, see ya.
Got a pot
I'm
or a
talking
pan.
to an oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Do you mind? Can I walk around? Can I open all the ovens?
There's nothing in here.
Yeah, we figured, but
There's nothing in here.
limited things I can click on.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a...
I'm afraid
Fair enough.
No, I can't spare a few dollars, but I need... You're the only one I could talk to about this oven, maybe.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Okay, well maybe we can get a cigarette out of Joseph Mitchell now that we've put Joe Gould in a different room.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes,
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
stopped being surprised ages ago.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Oh my gosh, how poetic. How poetic is it? A cigarette technically took her out. And it's also gonna take her out of the oven.
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Hello? I need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
Well, see ya.
Okay. Oh, Joey!
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe?
I'm
No.
afraid I'm
Fair enough.
No.
liking your cigarette.
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure.
Do you want a cigarette?
Is this warm enough?
Warm. Safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
Do we do it?
That sounds ominous.
There's nothing in the oven now.
She's in her inventory. Oh, we gotta put the pieces back together.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get going. You got a job to finish.
Thanks, Joseph.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
Yeah, there's still so much mystery surrounding of why Aunt Lauren,
It's broken.
was in the hospital in the
Bond
first
is
place.
broken.
In a coma.
I'm free.
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey!
Oh no, she's going to tie up loose ends!
It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Rude!
Whoa. Little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie
Yep.
Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah.
Spoilers,
ironic as all
just
get
like
out.
how
We'll sort it out
Ryuk
later. Let's get going.
killed Light in Death Note. The Countess is doing the same thing for
coming?
Charles
All right,
Meltzer.
I'm coming.
Maybe not for the exact same reasons, but the parallel is uncanny.
The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh no.
We're here to
too
save
late.
the day.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Can we run with a little more urgency,
Charles
please?
really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
He's
Give
devastated.
me one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing
Oh, we
for
still have
now,
her soul
false
cigarette.
guide?
If we combine the two?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50
think-
years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life. I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False died. It is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please. Please, you don't. I know you didn't want to kill before, and I don't think you want to kill now. You're innocent.
Come on, the music is too
You are
fast.
wrong. I lost my innocence long ago. It was stolen, ripped from me. I will never get it back.
It's right here.
I think I found something of yours. What? What is that? It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off.
What is
are you
his
talking
backstory?
My death.
about? That was self-defense.
Oh, yeah, we know that. We were there.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
We end one fight, we start another. All right, Joey, I got your tie. Lasso her. There we go. It's had to stand in the right spot.
Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt. I'm doing all I can.
Did that not work?
She's always one move ahead of me. Come on, Malone, use your head.
I don't think he'd want that.
Oh, we gotta wait for her arm to go back.
Gotcha.
Back off, kid. You can't handle this one.
I'm doing all I
How do I lasso her? Oh, quick. It's a quick time event. We got to, because we can switch between Rosa and Joey. So now we get
Get
Joey
away, Red.
and we
She's
punch
too
her.
Strong for you. Get away from her.
Teamwork.
No, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up.
No, this is a win for us. I hope.
This place. The light. I remember.
just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt
So now that she has all the
anymore.
pieces of her
My
soul,
mind is so
she can
broken.
hopefully move on.
Here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives.
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Thank you.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear?
What happened to Aunt Lauren?
Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
We'll just leave him there. It's probably safer. Let the paramedics
No,
safely
this is
move
crazy.
him.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do?
It would certainly make our lives easier.
Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things.
The
and
internet?
It's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
We're starting a
And
little
trust me,
business.
just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come
Go on,
pull
Rosa,
up
be
chair.
a self-published
Show you what I
queen.
have in mind.
Oh, we're at the end of the game. I don't think I got all the achievements. Oh, is that it? Is that the end? Oh. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I'm diving into the next game as soon as I end the recording here. This was fantastic. As always, there's going to be a link down to the Steam page in the description. It'll be for this game specifically, but so far, all the Blackwell games have been bangers, and I'm so excited to play the last two. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And, as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye!
The link is gone, but I still remain. How long
Oh,
have I
it's
been
continuing.
here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into
But
her
she already
time.
has a spirit
I just
guide.
hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
When the time comes for what?